Let's talk about Ford, because those shares are moving lower after its second quarter results showed a slowdown in its electric vehicles. The automaker now expects full-year losses in its Model E unit to hit $4.5 billion. Previously, it saw losses of $3 billion. Ford CEO Jim Farley saying in a statement that, quote, EV adoption will be a little slower than expected. And in another blow to the company, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration said this morning Ford is recalling over 870,000 of its F-150 trucks due to risks with its electric parking brakes. So it doesn't seem like that is a huge issue, but it's a high number of vehicles, and it's their best-selling vehicle. So something to keep in mind here. What's so interesting to me here with Ford and this EV story is that effectively all of the EV makers, not just Ford, but Ford seems to be showing a lot of stress from this, people don't want to spend as much on this stuff. They might want electric vehicles, but they don't want to pay what they see as overpay or too premium of a price for electric vehicles. So that seems to be the crux of the issue here. Everybody from Ford to Tesla is up against it, but some of the automakers are managing it better than others. Yeah,
the recall, of course, some of the big news this morning and coming off of the earnings. One thing that really stuck out to me was this Pro line of business, too. The margins that they're seeing in that part of the business, and on a dollar basis at least, kind of far outpacing what you're seeing across some of the Model E and even the kind of the ICE business that lingers as well. All of that considered, I think there's a major opportunity for investors to continue to evaluate where some of the pro market demand is here and where Ford can really accelerate for even within its EV business, where some of the crossover between that pro business is and where their advancements in electrifying the broader fleet with regard to larger contracts that they're going to be able to take on could be in the future here.
Yeah, I mean, that Pro line is all well and good, but, people want to see this big EV bet delivering and paying off, and it's not happening here. Right. The company says it's still trying to make an 8% return on battery-powered models before interest and taxes in 3.5 years. But it didn't seem too convinced of that forecast, and that's also something now that analyst investors are questioning.
I remember all the hype around the Ford Lightning. I still want to try out a ride in the Ford Lightning.
They look cool.
The Lightning, the GM Hummer out there, got to try them all.
Rivian.
The Rivian, yes. The R12, yeah. All right, well, cool. We'll take a ride this weekend.